Right now at 5, Biden in Wisconsin. It is the first presidential visit to Madison in over 10 years.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thanks for watching News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. And before we get to President Joe Biden's historic visit to Madison, let's first catch up with Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl, because Bill, of course, you were tracking a winter storm system yesterday. The models were a little inconsistent. SkyTracker actually had it pushing a little further southeast than some of the other models. And what's the latest?
Yeah, a lot of the other forecast models kind of agrees now with SkyTracker, our in-house model. So if you were watching me yesterday or last night, we were talking about this southeasterly trend in that storm track, and that trend continued with the overnight model runs and throughout the day as well. Now, with that said, still some of our counties under some sort of winter weather alert. Winter weather advisories for areas south and east of La Crosse for tomorrow. Now, this should tell you how much the National Weather Service out of Milwaukee is unsure about this forecast. They've still got a winter storm watch for the Madison area, and the precipitation is less than 12 hours out. So you don't see that very often. So that shows the uncertainty with the forecast down there. Winter storm warning south of Prairie du Chien, south of the Wisconsin River, so outside of our viewing area. That's where I'm expecting the highest snowfall totals. Gorgeous day today, though, if you like mild weather. My goodness, 47 in La Crosse, 49 in Sparta, 49 in Boscobel, and 44 in Eau Claire. So some spots flirted with 50. Skies are mostly sunny, as you saw. That storm system still well to our south, and it's producing mainly rain, but it will run into a little bit colder air as it tracks north into our area late tonight and into tomorrow. Current temperatures still in the 40s for most, some 30s off to our west. So clouds increase tonight, slight chance of snow or a mix after about 3 a.m. with the best chances south. Just a small chance here in La Crosse with overnight lows around 31 degrees. So I'll talk more details about how much snow to expect and what kind of impacts it will have on the region for tomorrow coming up in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks very much, Bill.
Okay.
All right, let's get to some news. Following his State of the Union address, President Joe Biden made his way to the Madison area today. It was the first time a president has been in the area for more than a decade. The last president to visit was Barack Obama in 2012. Now, the visit marks the start of a two-day multi-state tour to share the administration's economic progress. Today in DeForest, Biden described that progress as, quote, a blue-collar, blue change. Now, some members of the GOP don't agree. Part of the president's address last night was interrupted by shouts from Republican politicians. CBS News correspondent Skylar Henry has more from Washington.
President Biden hit the road Wednesday, bringing his State of the Union message to construction workers at a training center outside Madison, Wisconsin.
Last night I reported on the State of the Union. It is strong. It is strong. And strong because of you.
Last night, the president highlighted economic progress and restoring national unity.
There's a lot of good Republicans. I found it interesting that when I called them out on that last night, it sounded like they agreed to take these cuts off the table.
The president, who's moving toward announcing his re-election bid, got an earful from some GOP lawmakers when he noted they're proposing cuts to Medicare and Social Security.
As we all apparently agree, Social Security and Medicare is off the books now, right? They're not to be discussed.
While the president kicked off the night congratulating the new Republican House Speaker, the partisan divide was on full display.
The reaction in the chamber was probably pretty predictable. Democrats were very boisterous in their support, and Republicans, of course, not so much.
President Biden urged the two sides to come together to finish the job on police reform. Among the guests in the First Lady's box, the parents of Tyree Nichols.
But what happened to Tyree in Memphis happens too often. We have to do better.
The president also talked about gun violence and recognized Brandon Say for disarming the gunman who entered a second dance hall after last month's mass shooting in Monterey Park, California. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
President Biden will be visiting Tampa, Florida tomorrow, where he's expected to discuss proposals to safeguard Social Security and Medicare, as well as lower the cost of health care. Hamilton Elementary School is going back to a traditional school schedule. Since 2013, students were attending school year-round. The school district made the change partly because 68% of students living near the school were not attending Hamilton. The change may affect many families. La Crosse School District Superintendent Aaron Engel says a partnership with the Boys and Girls Club may play a helpful role for families adapting to the new schedule.
We'll be able to offer daily supervision of students from the 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. every day in that neighborhood at the Boys and Girls Club and at Hamilton Elementary School.
Northside Elementary School, meanwhile, will not be making any changes to their year-round schedule. Doctors at UW Health are leading a clinical trial for a breast cancer vaccine. UW's Carbone Cancer Center is just one of 3 institutions in the nation participating in the potentially groundbreaking trial. Now, this vaccine is designed to prevent the recurrence of triple-negative breast cancer, which accounts for about 10 to 15% of all breast cancer diagnoses and is often found in black women younger than 40. It's also a cancer that has fewer treatment options because most available drugs can't target these unique cancer cells. A UW pharmacy professor who beat breast cancer in 2019 is now the first participant to get the vaccine. For her, joining this trial was an easy choice.
It's a very difficult experience, and if we could find a vaccine that could prevent breast cancer, that would save so many women from the experience that I and others have had in the past.
The trial is recruiting 30 to 35 patients nationwide who are between 1 month and 3 years removed from the end of their cancer treatment. According to UW Health, breast cancer impacts 1 out of 8 women. If the vaccine is effective, it will teach the immune system to identify and fight breast cancer cells if they ever came back. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services says the state is experiencing the largest number of cases of toxic shock syndrome in more than a decade. Since July, DHS has gotten 5 reports of TSS, a rare and life-threatening complication from certain bacterial infections. In a normal year, Wisconsin sees maybe 1 case. No deaths have been reported, but 4 of the cases were associated with high absorbency tampon use. Health experts say tampon use alone does not cause TSS, but use of one for more than 4 to 6 hours can be linked to it. Doctors say there's no concern over any specific brands causing these cases and that women should still use the products that work best for them.
People don't need to necessarily change their behavior. We want to caution people against leaving them in for unusually long amounts of time.
DHS says other risk factors include surgical wounds and childbirth. Health experts say to be aware of symptoms like fever, low blood pressure, dizziness or fainting, rash, or organ dysfunction. Still ahead this evening, a product recall in the millions. A multi-surface cleaner sold nationwide may contain some harmful bacteria.
Founded on hard work, dedication, respect, and integrity, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort. Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Race to savings now at Menards. We have everything to help you breathe easier. DuPont air filters can reduce harmful airborne allergens by up to 75%. Right now, only $289 after rebate. Keep your devices powered with high-energy Rayovac batteries. They deliver consistent performance and have lasting power. Right now, AA and AAA batteries are only $8.99 after rebate. Stock up on everything you need and race to savings at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
When we designed the all-new Honda Pilot Trail Sport, we made it adventure ready. With features like off-road tuned suspension, an enhanced all-wheel drive system, all-terrain tires, and Trail Watch, so you can blaze new trails. The all-new Pilot Trail Sport, the most off-road capable Honda SUV ever.
Looking for fun, family-friendly entertainment?
The La Crosse Sports Show returns February 9th through 12th.
The world-famous Twiggy the water skiing squirrel will amaze crowds and teach boater safety.
Hear about life on the road in a travel trailer.
Get grilling tips from Mad Dog and Merrill.
Or learn from fishing and hunting experts.
You can also feed parakeets, fish the trout pond, and get free scoring of your trophy racks.
Come for the deals. Stay for the fun.
4 action-packed days, February 9th through 12th at the La Crosse Center.
Purchase discount tickets at lacrossesportshow.com.
The President's Week sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, with more choices and better values. Only at Drury's will you find store-wide sale prices, 24-month financing, and free gas just for shopping at Drury's. You'll find incredible savings on furniture for every room in your home. From Daniel's Amish, Flex Steel, Smith Brothers, and Lazy Boy, all on sale. Great prices, 24-month financing, and even free gas. It's happening now. The President's Week sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, voted your favorite furniture store.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
Today's vehicles are loaded with technology, including digital odometers. And now crooks have figured out how to manipulate those odometers with a simple device. Christine Lazar has this consumer warning.
More than 1.9 million vehicles on the road in the U.S. have had their odometers rolled back. That's up 7% from last year, according to Carfax.
There is a huge misconception that digital odometers can't be tampered with, and that couldn't be further from the truth.
All it takes is a device like this one. It used to cost upwards of $10,000. Now you can buy one online for less than $300.
It does not require any type of expert use. You need to be able to read.
Josh Engel owns Atlanta Speedometer, which specializes in legitimate odometer repairs. He showed us how easy it is to roll back the mileage.
As you see right now on the odometer, this thing has 150,000 miles on it. When I count to 3, I'm going to press the enter button and you'll see just how quickly this goes. So 1, 2, 3. You'll see a little error message pop up. And there you go, 50,000 miles.
Likely adding $3,000 to the price tag.
Unfortunately, when they tamper with these odometers, it does not leave a digital footprint.
That's why experts say anyone buying a used car should have an independent inspection done, so the mechanic can check if the mileage matches the wear and tear on the vehicle. Also, you can use a Carfax report to track the numbers.
If it currently says there's 75,000 miles on the vehicle and the last reading was an oil change a couple months ago and it had 140,000, that's a huge red flag.
This problem is far more common with private sales of cars. There are crooks posing as people selling grandma's car with low mileage. You won't likely see this happen at a major car dealership because obviously it's illegal. Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
In the other consumer news, the Consumer Product Safety Commission is issuing a recall of almost 5 million bottles of Fabuloso multi-purpose cleaner. The commission says the cleaner may contain bacteria that can cause serious infections in people with underlying medical conditions. The bottles being recalled were sold at Amazon and other nationwide retailers between last December and January of this year. The CPSC says you should stop using the products right away and contact the Colgate-Palmolive company for a full refund. And Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and Americans plan to spend nearly $26 billion on the holiday. That's according to a survey from the National Retail Federation. On average, most people said they will spend about $192. Now, that's up from $175 last year. The increase mostly due to people buying gifts for not just their significant other, but pets, friends, and co-workers too. As for the gifts, no surprise, the top Valentine's gift is expected to be candy, followed by greeting cards, flowers, an evening night out, and jewelry. Coming up, the race against time continues out in Turkey and Syria. U.S. crews are now joining the effort to save people still trapped in the aftermath of that destructive earthquake.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Groh. We have winter weather advisories, still a winter storm watch, winter storm warnings for parts of the upper Midwest. I'll sort all the details out for you with my 8-day forecast after the break.
Time to top the bargain shop.
When you want new furniture with styles that are nice, and we've made very special buys that are always the right price.
Now in all home furniture stores.
Gotta make a stop at the bargain shop.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat. It's time for the annual hog sale. Order a half hog for $3.45 or a whole hog for $6.85. Price includes smoking of bacon and ham. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
It's time for more fun moments at Fanati's.
All set? I am. I just know my husband's gonna love getting these for Valentine's Day.
I'm sure he will. Hi. Is there anything I can help you find today?
Yeah, I need a few things for my wife.
Well, do you know what she likes?
Well, Amanda likes chocolate sea salt caramel,
Amanda! I know exactly what she likes. Brought to you locally by Fanati's Nut and Chocolate Shop in downtown La Crosse.
No two sets of eyes are the same, and nothing should keep them from getting the expert eye care they need. That's why we'll cover your cost of your insurance copay or your eye exam. Schedule your eye exam at pearlvision.com.
Stop losing money through your old windows.
At Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, we don't only have the style of window you want, we have the type of window you need.
Look at the difference between our windows and our competitors. Our triple pane windows with foam help reduce energy costs, outside noise, and improves condensation resistance. Keep your hard-earned money. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions today. Call now and receive 36% off installation and 36 months interest-free financing.
When you rent a Culligan water softener, there is no down payment or maintenance costs. Imagine all you could do with the savings. Dive into better water. Contact your local Culligan water dealer.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh quality local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our beef bundle, which includes ground beef, beef roast, sirloin steak, and cube steak. Eat healthy. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
When you want a great deal on mattresses,
Gotta make a stop at the Bargain Shop.
how about a twin mattress for $99 or a queen mattress for just $199?
Gotta make a stop at the Bargain Shop.
In all home furniture stores.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page or find us at news8000.com. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Recovery operations continue in Turkey and Syria with help pouring in from across the globe. Rescuers are digging through the rubble and with their bare hands in freezing temperatures to try and save lives. Tina Kraus reports from London.
As the frantic search for survivors continues, rescue workers managed to save a father along with his young son and daughter from a collapsed building in northern Syria. Officials call the first 3 days after an earthquake the golden period, when the chances are greatest of finding survivors. But as this volunteer says, with each passing hour, the conditions become more difficult, with cold temperatures setting in and some being found dead. With survivors desperate for food and water, some are pleading for more humanitarian aid. Visiting a tent city, Turkey's president rejected criticism of his government's response, saying it's not possible to be prepared for a disaster this big. Officials from the World Health Organization are warning of a growing crisis.
We've got a lot of people who have survived now out in the open. We are in real danger of seeing a secondary disaster which may caused harm to more people than the initial disaster. U.S.
teams are starting to arrive as part of the search and recovery efforts. They include crews from the Fairfax and Los Angeles County Fire Departments and about a dozen rescue dogs who will be immediately deployed to the hardest hit areas. Tina Kraus, CBS News.
The World Health Organization says it is providing medical supplies and surgical kits to both Turkey and Syria and a delegation to help with the response. And of course, we wish all those recovery efforts all the best luck in the world. In the meantime, we'll switch it over and talk some weather with Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl.
Well, 24 hours ago when I was speaking to you, La Crosse County was included in that winter storm watch, but there's a reason it was called a watch. Watch is kind of a term for a possibility that that's going to happen, but it's not always a slam dunk, and that's exactly what happened with this storm system with that trend to the southeast continuing. So no winter weather alerts for La Crosse County and points north and west, and then a lot of those counties to the south and east that were under the watch were changed to a winter weather advisory. And that does include Winneshiek, Allamakee, Crawford, Richland, Vernon, Monroe, Juneau, and Adams counties for late tonight, but most likely, or for most appropriately, I should say, throughout the day on Thursday. Now, here's what it means locally. That winter weather advisory, again, for the purple shaded areas. That storm track continues to shift to the south and east. It started this trend about 24 hours ago, and then forecast models last night and throughout the day today kind of verifying that farther southeast track. So right now it's looking about 1 to 3 inches possible in those purple shaded counties, maybe some isolated 4-inch totals, especially the farther south and east you go down near the Wisconsin River. Now for La Crosse County and all the gray shaded areas, little if any snow accumulation expected with this storm system. It's just not going to be a storm with high impacts for us, at least around La Crosse and points of the north and west. Beautiful shot Through CityCam, beautiful day. If you like mild weather, 48 was the high. That is 18 degrees above average and only 3 degrees from the record, which was set in 2002. No rain or snow as of yet. 42 degrees, still 46 downtown at the station, and it feels like 37, but not a bad wind chill at all for February. 43 for you folks in Eau Claire, feels like 39. So temperatures, again, where's the cold air? Well to the north, up into the Canadian provinces, but locally, low to mid 40s for most, mid to upper 30s west of the river. Winds generally from the south, not overly strong, in fact calm in many spots. So all is quiet currently. That storm system still well to the south, and that storm's going to make its way towards Chicago, but it's going to have a fairly narrow precipitation shield with it. But that's what's going to bring most of the moisture, and then this disturbance will kind of help bring some lighter moisture in from the north and west. So let's time it out on Sky Tracker. Clouds increase this evening and into the overnight. Now, even after about 3 or 4 o'clock, Sky Tracker keeping most of the precipitation in our far southern communities in the form of snow. And then as we head towards the morning commute, maybe starting to impact the La Crosse area with some light snow showers. But again, most of the action down to the south and east here, and that trend will continue through the morning hours, and then it starts to make its way out as we head into late tomorrow and into tomorrow night. And Friday's looking dry with mostly sunny sky. A little bit chillier though on Friday. So my latest thinking for snow, little if any snow near and north and west of La Crosse, maybe a dusting to an inch at most, 1 to 3, maybe 4 inches in our southeastern communities that were under that winter weather advisory, and then 3 to 6 inches plus farther towards southeastern Wisconsin. So this is more of a storm for Madison than the La Crosse area. So for tonight, 31, that slight chance for snow or a light mix after about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow we'll still keep an alert day for travel impacts in southeastern parts of the viewing area. Otherwise, a chance of snow or a mix. 36 for the high. Chillier but dry Friday, 29. But boy, it's a brief cool down as we're right back to around 40 degrees for the weekend, and mainly dry until maybe some small precip chances next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But again, temperatures above average for the next 8 days. This looks like a prolonged period of milder conditions.
All right, we'll take it. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up after the break, school history for Crucifixion's robotics team. The school's young programmers and builders had the chance to compete on the grandest of stages.
Your entry door is the first thing people see when they come to visit. Make it inviting. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. 782-8877.
Ashley's President's Day sale is here to make your home look vibrant this season. Get 50% off Spotlight deals throughout the store and online. Going on now. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
Did you know pellet stoves are easier to operate than ordinary wood stoves or fireplaces? Our Harmon pellet stove produces very little air pollution. In fact, pellet stoves are the cleanest solid fuel residential heating appliance. At Warming Trends, our Harmon pellet stoves come in a variety of styles and sizes to fit your needs. Keep your home a nice, warm, consistent heat while reducing your heating costs. For a limited time, receive a PureSign inverter with your pellet stove purchase. This inverter will keep your stove and other computer electronics running even when the power goes out. Come into Warming Trends.
Meet a doctor who connects all the dots.
Oftentimes, people with low back pain, knee pain, or hip pain don't even recognize that it's actually coming from their feet.
Their feet? For real?
Absolutely, 100%. It can have a domino effect because their foot and their ankle aren't supported properly. Their whole body is out of whack.
Getting back into whack? Good Feet arch supports could help.
Keeping your body in good alignment, that can go a long way.
Come in for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
At Ashley's President's Day mattress sale, save $1,000 on select mattresses. Plus, save hundreds on select adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get 0% interest for 60 months. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska, and the Ashley Outlet in Arcadia.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
For the first time in school history, 2 teams from Crucifixion's Lego robotics teams are going to compete at the state competition.
Oh, I'm just proud of our team for making it this far, and
I'm excited.
Robots. At competitions, those robots they design have to complete tasks for the teams to get points.
The challenge this year is to get all the energy get as many energy modules as you can and put them in places and get them from places. And then each year we have to make a little model of our project.
444 teams across Minnesota competed to get to state, and only 66 are in the state finals. The teams will head up to Minneapolis this weekend, and the competition happens on Sunday. Wiscor needs your help keeping winter fun going in La Crosse's Myrick Park. They are running low on sleds at the sled library and are asking for donations. You can drop off a sled at the entrance of the Myrick Park Center. Wiscor asks that you write Myrick Park Sled Library on that sled with a permanent marker. We'll have a look at what's coming up at 6 when we come back, and of course Bill will be back in for another check of your forecast.
A former prosecutor, now circuit court judge, Janet Protasewicz. On the Supreme Court, she'll be a common-sense judge. She believes in abortion rights, fairness for all, and protecting public safety. Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
Start your children's Christ-centered education with the La Crosse area Lutheran schools. From preschool to high school, our educational programs encourage students to use their God-given abilities to their fullest potential. Your child will experience a safe and caring environment to learn, work, and play, all while helping them to achieve and maintain academic excellence. La Crosse area Lutheran schools for faith, values, and learning. For more information, go to lutherhigh.org.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout the entire store, up to 60% off.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And right now, you can get 0% financing.
So save some presidents at King.
For the record, Franklin was not a president, but you can save him too. It's the President's Day sale going on right now at King Furniture.
Nice people.
Nice furniture.
Nice style.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, farm is in our name, so you know we're animal experts. And when it comes to your pets, we know it pays to have a plan. Whether you have a new addition or a grizzled companion, one that's sporty or even a bit sensitive. Whatever your pet's needs, they deserve advanced nutrition. Purina Pro Plan Nutrition. Find the right Pro Plan formula for your dog or cat today at fair and honest prices. Just ask the animal experts at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Dad always said I was special, that I would do something big someday. But for a while, we were just worried about getting to tomorrow. At UW Health, we found the team that made it their mission. Not just to get me through the day, but to give me a new life and a new kidney. Now, my future is infinite. UW Health. Remarkable.
I'm going for Judge Janet Protasewicz.
You don't need to know how to say Protasewicz to know that Judge Janet believes in abortion rights, fairness, and public safety.
Protasewicz.
Coming up on News 8 Now at 6, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has signed a law banning racial discrimination based on natural hair textures. A Wisconsin business owner tells our Emily Haugen even if national law doesn't follow suit, her hair is and will be a point of pride.
Boy, just a beautiful sky in our western horizon as that sun is just set, but beautiful colors. Clouds increase overnight. Slight chance for some snow or light mix after about 3 o'clock in the morning. Best chance is south. Lows in La Crosse around 31. Again, winter weather advisories for southeastern parts of the viewing area. About 1 to 3 inches possible in those areas through Thursday night. Maybe some isolated 4-inch totals down towards the Wisconsin River. Little, if any, snow accumulations near and north and west of La Crosse as that trend to the south and east continues.
All right. Thanks, Bill, and thanks for joining us tonight at 5. We'll see you at 6.